What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time with me, welcome. If you like to eat, if you're into any type of food vlogs, if you're the type of person that likes to eat their fillings, if you love to binge on TV and eat at the same time, I guarantee you'll probably like it here, and you might want to just go ahead and get comfortable and subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified every time I upload. All right, happy Juneteenth, everyone. So today, in honor of it, I decided to make myself a big, I don't know, soul food dinner. So I'm pretty much just gonna work my way around the plate like counterclockwise, I guess, just because like I want to make sure I evenly get everything in my stomach. Because if I were to eat one of everything, like I would eat a bunch of the greens, a bunch of the ribs. By the time I get to the fried fish, I'll be full. So this is why I take a little bit all the way around the circle until I'm full. So yeah, the greens were great. Don't judge, I just did something quick. I did the mixed greens from the can of Glory. I think that's what it's called, Glory or something like that. It's really good, even though it's canned food, but And then the ribs I actually made myself. I seasoned them really good. The ribs were slapping. Like, they were the star of the show on this plate. And they were so tender. Like, they were falling off the bone. And actually, I had asked my friend for some tips when she actually came over and watched me cook the food. And she told me a trick. She was like, soak your meat in beer. And it like tenderizes it as it cooks. And for sure, like, this was so tender, falling off the bone, everything. Like, the ribs were amazing. They tasted so good. So yeah, what's been going on with you guys lately? Look at that fish. Okay, the fried fish. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was like, it's catfish, and so I made it like with a lemony type seasoning. And y'all know I gotta top it with the hot sauce. Seriously, I love hot sauce so much, especially Louisiana hot sauce. Like, if I could, I would like drench it all over my food where it belongs. I'm not weird, like I'm trying to put like hot sauce in cereal, but I would drench it all over my food, and like mostly just so I could drink it. That's how much I love hot sauce. But the fish, it was amazing, especially with the hot sauce. Like, could have like slurped it off all day long. Like, that was amazing. So yeah, how is everybody's summer going? I am loving this heat, like, just in love. The other day sat outside eating, and I was just like watching cars pass by. It was so peaceful. I'm enjoying the colors, and I know that's weird to say enjoying the colors, but you really don't realize, I don't know, I guess I'm appreciating life in general. So I've also been learning to swim, which I feel like I have the soul of a siren, but I just don't know how to physically swim. So like, my friend has been teaching me to swim, so that's been really fun. But yeah. So overall, my summer's been good. I would say probably the only stressful part is my love life. My love life is, it has its ups and downs. And right now, I think the down part is actually more of a positive thing. I'm kind of going through a growth spurt, and growth spurts can sometimes they hurt, It's the whole part of growing and learning. Okay, it's cornbread time. But if I could compare my love life to a board game, it would be Chutes and Ladders. You guys remember that game that we used to play when we were kids? Like, you're supposed to, like, I think roll the dice. And, oh my gosh, this cornbread was so moist, you guys. I added in cream of corn and honey on top of it. And I put in a cast iron and I baked it in the oven. And it was so amazing. Like, yes. But anyways, yeah, like, you're supposed to roll a dice. And then, like, whatever you land on, you could either land on a ladder where you climb up to get to the winning spot, or you can get a a little slide thing, the chute, and then you go back down, and it'd be, kind of that game. It's like for little kids, but it could be kind of like difficult. But yeah, Chutes and Ladders. I want you guys to comment down below if you could compare your love life right now to a board game. What board game would it be? Let me know in the comment section, you guys. I'm telling you, this ribs was that good. You guys see that I keep going back to it because it was that good. Like, it was, I skipped the circle and was like, gotta come back and sample some of this before. Really what it is I'm like drum rolling up to the mac and cheese, because everybody knows the mac and cheese is usually the star of a barbecue. If it's bad mac and cheese, it's like everybody go home. Why are we even here? Or if you go to a barbecue and there's no mac and cheese, it's kind of like weird, so the mac and cheese is the star. I'm just trying to like work my way up to it. But yeah, so Chutes and Ladders, that's what I'm working with right now. So yeah, guys, but yep, moving on from my up and down love life, it's probably more my up and down emotions. Because I've always been like a very emotional person when it comes to love. I'm just a very feeling kind of person, and I would prefer that my love life is like that. Like, I like to feel the feelings, the passion, I want to grow with you. I don't want to just, we love each other and blah. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, drum roll, you guys. The mac and cheese. Look at it. So good. Okay, so the mac and cheese was really good. It was really good. Here's my thing, though. I tried a new recipe that I saw on TikTok, right? And I like her recipe. I like it. I like it. Like, that's where I'm at, though. I like it. But I almost I'm a little disappointed because I thought trying somebody else's recipe, it would be better than what I normally do. And you guys are going to laugh at what I do. What I normally do is I take the cheese sauce. I think it's Prego cheddar cheese sauce. And I cook the macaroni and cheese regular, in the pot. Then I put in the casserole plate and I layer it with the different cheeses in between there. Then I bake it. That's how I normally do my mac and cheese. This one, there's some other stuff. The cheese sauce is actually made from scratch. And so it's a similar method, but I was just a little bit disappointed because I feel like my version tasted better. Lazy way or not, do what tastes better, period. I don't really care all about that. Because I think actually this way is actually the more healthier way because it's made from scratch and fresh ingredients versus me using whatever. So, this mac and cheese, I feel like it's not like somebody would get mad and be like, party's over, go home. But it's if somebody were like, oh yeah, I went to this really good dinner. They had cornbread, they had mac and cheese, they had green beans, they had ribs. Them ribs were to die for. You hear how they talk about the ribs? The ribs were talked about. This mac and cheese will not be talked about. It's mentioned. Of course, it's mentioned because it's good. You're going to mention it because, yeah, they even had mac and cheese, girl. Oh, really? Yeah. But then that's it. They're moving forward to go talk about the ribs. The ribs will be talked about. It will be a conversation piece. So that's, yeah, no, it's okay, though. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm rambling. Anyway, so, you guys, we're going to talk about my favorite Black TV shows on Netflix. So starting right off the bat, Kevin Hart Anything is one of the best things. I know I said Black TV, but I didn't mean just the sitcoms. So pretty much any comedian on there that's Black, I've found that I've liked them. So, and then we have this movie, Nappily Ever After. Nappily Ever After is a really good movie. It helps you appreciate, I think, your hair. I think for me, I always whenever, I think her name is Solange is in a movie because, I don't know, I just like her character. And then 1,000 Words. 1,000 Words is one of the best movies to remind you that shutting up sometimes is the best way to go about life, and like to really say less and appreciate more. The Last OG. This was funny. I just hated how long it took for them to come out with more seasons. So then I got bored waiting for the other seasons to come out. So then I stopped watching it. So I'm behind. But it's definitely worth watching. I think it's funny. It's a good story. And then they have some like the classic comedians in there. And then we have this movie called Cuties. I was up randomly and couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching it. The entire thing is in French with English subtitles, but it's about a little girl who's trying to fit in. And then she goes to, I guess, the extreme of trying to fit in, that she goes too far. But it's got like a good meaning behind it. It's a really good movie. A little strange, but good. And of course, we have The Princess and the Frog, one of the few Disney movies that are on Netflix. I just hate her being the only black princess, that it had to be so dark with all the voodoo and stuff like that. I wish they could have designed this princess story better or picked a different one. And then we have a few mentionables that I almost forgot about. Motown Magic is a really good one. It has a very nostalgic feel because they play all Motown's music, kind of like slightly remixed, but in a little kids, I guess to cater to little kids. And then there is Orange is the New Black, which deserves honorary mention because all the black actresses in there did an amazing job. Like, even to the point I have Tasty as my Netflix profile picture. And then, of course, I can't forget Greenleaf. This one is actually really dramatic, really good. Now, they took so long to add extra seasons. Like I said, I get bored and I forget to go back to check for the new seasons. I need to go back, though, because I see that there's a lot of seasons now. I only watched season 1, and I really liked it. It was super dramatic. I love the drama. So I can't remember exactly what it was about. I just remember it was that good that I watched it all in like a couple of days. Again, everyone, happy Juneteenth. Thank you for coming to eat with me today. If you have suggestions for what I should eat next, comment down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!